Alright, here's a quick look at the FIFINE K688 microphone. This is the CT variant. It has a mic arm included, um, and the mic arm is usable. It does help isolate the microphone and bring it closer to you and further away from other noises. Um, so it does help a bit. But the base of the microphone, I, I hate these types. I've reviewed a lot of microphones, and any with that base type, I hate it. It's it's actually bad. I've uh, broken them very quickly. They are very loose on the desk when moving the mic around. It's just, eh. If you don't have a mic arm, this will service you for a bit, but I do recommend saving up for something better. Uh, okay, so back to the microphone. It's super lightweight, um, and right now I am using the XLR connection in the back, plugged into my audio interface. I have the gain turned up such that if I don't talk, down here at the bottom, it doesn't go all the way to zero. And I'm doing that so that it gets enough volume without being too close to my mouth. But you'll notice it is picking up some fan noise from my computer over there. And yeah, so I'm also in OBS, and you can add a filter to your microphone. You can add noise suppression in here. And look at that, all the background noise disappears. Great, it's awesome. Oh, sounds like I was clipping a bit. So now I'm loud enough, and there's no more background noise. I'm also clicking my mouse right now, so perfect for gaming or any something. Recording on your computer works great. Just if you can get enough volume out of it, you could turn off the suppression like I just did now, and I just turned down the gain a bit. Now I do have to get closer to get similar volume, but I'm just going to turn up the gain a bit. There we go. Now I can sit further away from the microphone. It will pick up more room noise, but I can just turn on my noise suppression, and there we go. Fine. I'm going to leave it off though so that you can hear the microphone and in its most raw form. All the filters are off for mic 2 down here. And I'll switch to the USB connection so you can, if you don't have an audio interface, you'll have to use the USB connection and you'll be able to hear what that sounds like. Alright, now I'm using the USB connection on the back. It is quieter. I have the gain knob on the back turned all the way up, but it's still quieter than using the XLR in the back. So to get loud enough volume, you do have to get closer, but it's okay. You can get close to the mic and get good sound, and it won't be picking up as much room noise. Um, but it's not as detailed. The bitrate is less than the audio interface I was using, so there will be some differences with sound and everything when using the USB connection versus the XLR connection on the back. But it's completely usable until you upgrade to a audio interface. No filters, so this is just what it sounds like. It even goes all the way down without the noise filter. So that's great. Does it pick up mouse clicking? It does seem like it's picking it up, so I'll turn on noise suppression. There we go. It's gone. And this is OBS. OBS is free. So you can get this microphone, get OBS, and boom, done. What else? On the microphone, let's see. It has a mute switch. It's capacitive. So it's super easy to use. Very quick. I hate when microphones add a button, because when you mute it, like I just did, when you have a button, it makes a loud noise. A simple touch is way better. Yeah, it has headphone monitoring out onto it as well. So you can also just do your game audio through there or whatever, control everything from the mic. Pretty awesome. I guess that's about it. Yeah, arm, if you don't have an arm, it'll be serviceable till you get a new one. But be careful it's not ruining your desk or something. Wait, hold on. Alright, I just switched back to the XLR connection. Yeah, so with the arm, just be careful it's not going to damage your desk or something. And it should help isolate sound. The shock mount is, I think it's definitely helping. The microphone itself picking up like noise or movement noise doesn't seem too bad. I've heard worse. And yeah, that's about it. Anything else? Not really, no. Oh, pricing. I do think it's priced a bit high. This is, for the isolation and sound quality. Yeah, I do think it's a bit priced high. So, you can hear and throughout the whole video, did you like how it sounds? So, it might be perfectly fine for you. Yeah. All right.
Hi, Alan SoCal, and I'm reviewing the FIFINE K688CT. It is a dynamic microphone, and it includes this rather straightforward spring-loaded boom for the mic. And I'm going to give you my input on it. Okay, well, my overall opinion about this microphone set is that it is a very good value. I've listened to the audio. I'm impressed with the mic. It's a dynamic mic. Listening to the audio, it is a clean audio. It just makes me feel as though it's a warmer audio sound for voice, and that was my immediate impression. Let's talk about the boom. Almost all of the booms that I focused on had a channel for my audio leads. Here I'm running, and this is important, I'm not running XLR, I am running a USB-C output. I go directly from this microphone into my video software, video and audio. So about the boom, it's spring-loaded. This is the same basic assembly that I used to use many years ago for for my studio lamps, being in the graphics industry. It's a very simple boom. I'm not terribly impressed with it. The only thing that I think is good here is that the boom, being as light duty as it is well fitted for this particular microphone. This mic has a foam filter right here built in. So you do have a wind type filter, and there's some percussive protection. Back to the boom. It is light duty. One of the things that you'll note, there is a wood block here. It's an adapter block that I created because my desk, this desk, has about a 1-inch trim that is a coved or a routered edge. When you go to use the boom clamp by itself, you're going to find out that if you have a desk that's a flat edge perpendicular to the top of the desk, so you've got one of these numbers, just a squared off edge, you won't have any problem clamping. I created this wood block that extends out to the edge of the desk and basically creates an upper clamping point to the lower clamping point. So enough said about that, but be aware that if you have a decorative desk, you might have to adapt. There's one feature missing with this type of simple spring-loaded boom, and that is there is no channel for your cabling coming from the microphone. I actually did sort of a wraparound, as you can see here, and wrapped around a little bit here, ran through an opening in the boom right here so it came out and sort of holds the cabling in place. But on all my other booms, the higher end mic booms, I have a channel where you can hide all of your cabling. Don't expect that with this, but again, at this extremely good price point, I'm focusing on the microphone, and again, the boom is well matched to the mic. I'm also going to say that there are two adjustments on the bottom of the mic. Let me just lift this up, and I can bring in the let me position it. Maybe if I turn it with the lighting, you'll see there's a dial. There's a dial here for, and that was the mic gain, so I dropped out the mic gain. This one over here is for my headsets. When I made these adjustments on the back of the microphone, I found that the audio out power or audio level, even with this adjustment at maximum and with the headsets, it's adequate. Everything is okay, but what I'm saying is that for my system, I've got an A6400 Sony camera. I'm running a video software with audio controls. Having both of these at maximum for the headset and for the microphone output, that's basically where I'm at. So with that, I'm just going to say that I think this is an excellent value. I think, and I've heard the mic separately prior to doing this recording, I thought that it was very good audio. And of course, you've got the suspension, the suspended mic system here, which is fine. I'm not doing a lot of moving around and bumping and such. Well, you can hear that, of course. That's it. My opinion is, at this price point, I don't have any other mic sets, which included a dynamic mic and a boom, that come close. So for me, it's a 5-star item, and if you don't own a decent microphone and a boom, this is a great starting point. In fact, you may never even feel like upgrading.
And then if this is optional, but if you guys do have the VS2X plugin, This is just what I use. I like it crispy and stuff. That's just what I use. It's really your preference, but this is my personal favorite. And that's it. It's that simple. And your microphone will be sounding just like mine in no time. I hope you guys enjoy this review. And if you guys want to see more, you can check out my YouTube channel.
Look at how slick this looks, man. This is a real podcast mic, all right? The mic that I'm using right now is not a podcast mic. I know I do my podcast with it, but this, yo, I'm telling you, woo. All right, here is the FIFINE boom arm along with the K688 mic. Looking pretty dope. All right, y'all, this is a mic test for the FIFINE K688 CT dynamic podcast mic. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. This is how it sounds for the FIFINE K688 CT dynamic podcast mic. The K688 CT is running for about $71.99, but this is with the bundle. Okay, so this bundle came together with the mic as well as the boom arm. The boom arm is much better quality than the Amazon boom arm that I had previously. You're getting what you pay for the bundle because you're basically getting the boom arm for free because this mic is easily worth $70 by itself. So the boom arm is way more sturdy, very, very great quality, and it comes with the mic in the bundle for $71.99.
So this is the mic. I'm always with FIFINE because they make good mics. This is the best one. I've slowly upgraded to this one. I have 3, but they broke. But this one is not broken. This is the best one of them all metal, except this part right here. Cause maybe I think it's metal. I'm not sure. But this part does not come out. It means hard to compared to the other one I had. Very, very sturdy. Because usually I have to put extra tape for this, but that ain't coming off. And I like the way that you can put it on here compared to the other ones. Very, very good. But if you're playing games kind of like this crossplay with PC and VR, for the VR players, it's going to be echoey for you, which I don't know why, but just echoey for you. I mean, it's still really good for Discord, other shit.
¿Estás buscando un micrófono que suba tu nivel de contenido? Te lo tengo. El micrófono dinámico de FIFINE, el K688, con soporte antivibración y silenciamiento táctil, es lo que tú necesitas. Podemos disfrutar de 2 micrófonos en uno. Por un lado USB y por otro lado el XLR, y cuenta con un nivel de presión sonora increíble. El patrón cardioide reduce el ruido ambiental y su antipod asegura que tu voz sea la protagonista. El FIFINE AppliTag tiene un diseño duradero, increíble, incluso un diseño moderno, tanto así que tu nivel de audio te va a brindar esa sensación de un sonido de estudio. Este kit trae el cable USB, nos trae un brazo de metal que garantiza una colocación segura, ya sea que estés transmitiendo algún juego o haciendo un podcast, así que está genial. ¡Ey! No dudes que el micrófono de FIFINE, el K688, es lo que tú necesitas. Así que más información te la voy a dejar en la descripción. Y, por cierto, sin gorrito no hay live.
Hey,